Well, it's National Day of the Cowboy today, and several of us have been on Facebook discussing some cowpunchers that have passed on that we've known and respected, and got to work around. And a lot of them I hadn't remembered in a long time. Seen some names today that brought back a lot of memories, and talked to some fellas I hadn't talked to in a while, and get telling some of them old stories that sure make me want to buck a bridle off and catch some yonder pretty easy. But I'll probably just mix a nice, gentle drink and write a poem later or something. I'm pretty gentle now. Well, I'm going to do a poem. Wrote it. It's kind of a newer one. I don't have it memorized, so I got to read it. And I know that's very unprofessional, but I'm not very professional. This one called New Country. Well, sometimes I sit and wonder if others ever get the hunger that for so many years I had down in my soul. That drifting bone would get to burning, there wouldn't be no turning. When I made my mind up, it was time to go. I never called myself much worry, never got in too much hurry when I loaded up and headed down the line. I didn't really need a reason, maybe just a change of season, or sometimes I just figured it was time. Time to see some different ranges and make some social changes, hire out somewhere where nobody knowed your name, where they didn't know if you had sand, they never seen you make a hand, didn't care if you stayed or went back where you came. But if you'd ride up till the hold up and try to keep your mouth shut, well, pretty soon you was fitting right in the crew. Catch a fresh horse every morning, sunshine or rain and storming, didn't matter. It's what you loved to do. Now, some of them were gentle when you stepped across their middle and trotted off just like they're supposed to do. Others were ungrateful and slightly hateful with no intentions of being nice to you. But the ones that you remember that would tear right through the timber, well, they wasn't the ones that just everybody could ride. And them feeling that they gave you, well, it was just enough to save you and would turn any kind of fear right into pride. Well, there was nothing better in the morning than the smell of the coffee boiling top a fire pit that was filled plumb up with oak. Scrambled eggs and fresh cut bacon, all the biscuits for the taking, and topped off with a fine Prince Albert smoke. Sometimes it really seemed like I was living in a dream, working country I'd never seen before. It never crossed my mind that I might settle down in time. For each mile I made back then, I craved some more. When I think about them days, I hope that time won't take away those memories that mean so much to me. Good horses and wild cattle and a fitting handmade saddle and new country for as far as I can see.